Welcome back to your second video, children. Here we are going to continue with our chapter number 7, the early man, and we have to start with the use of fire, or how did the early man learn to produce fire. So this you will find on page number 87 of your book. So we'll start reading. Fire was not known to the early man. The early man did not know how was fire produced or what was fire. Probably he discovered it by chance. So he discovered how to make fire by chance. He did not know how to make it. While using the stones to make the tools, as we learned, the early man used stones to make different tools. He rubbed two stones together. So he took two stones and rubbed both of them against each other, which produced a spark. What is a spark? Spark is a light. So when he was rubbing two stones or two rocks, it produced a light. Perhaps means maybe some dried twigs caught fire from these sparks. What are twigs, children? It is a very small and a thin branch of a tree. So it caught fire. When he rubbed two stones and put it on the twigs, it caught fire. Thus, the early man learned how to make fire from stones. So how did the early man make fire? He took two stones, rubbed them against each other and put it on the twigs. So the twigs, they took the flame and they started burning. So this is how the early man learned to make fire. When early man saw that the wild animals were afraid of fire, he started using it for his protection. Now wherever he got to know that the wild animals were coming towards him and he wanted protection, and he also got to know that the wild animals were afraid of fire. So he used the fire for his protection. Okay. He would light a fire in the cave. So he would keep lighting the fire in his cave and keep it burning, and the wild animals would not come near him, because the wild animals, any animal, it is very much afraid of fire. So what did the early man do for his protection? He used to burn the fire and keep it burning so that no animal would come around him. The warmth of the fire also protected him from cold. So when the weather, like winter season came, when the weather was very cool, he used to burn the fire and he would also take the warmth from it. So he could protect himself from the cold. Gradually means slowly, the early man found out that if a piece of flesh was roasted on the fire, what did he learn? He learned that if he would roast the piece of flesh, the flesh of the dead animal, on fire, it tasted better. He found that the roasted food was softer and tastier. So he found out that the food he was eating was much softer now than before and was even tastier than before. Maybe this is how the early man learned to use fire for cooking. So what all things he used fire for? He used fire for his protection. He used fire for taking the warmth in cold and also for cooking. Then children, on page number 88, we'll study how the early man managed his clothes and from where did he get to know that he needs clothes or anything to cover himself. So we come to the topic, clothes. So early man did not know that cotton is grown on the farm, or he should grow cotton, or he should take the fiber and make clothes. So what did he do? The early man or the primitive man had very limited needs. He did not need much things. He gathered food only when he felt hungry. So he was not greedy that I want food all the time, I want jewelries all the time, I want new clothes all the time. No, he gathered means he collected the food only when he felt hungry. Similarly, in the same way, he covered his body to protect himself from rain and cold. So why did the early man start wearing the clothes? To protect himself from rain as well as from cold. For this, so for protecting himself, he used hides of dead animals. What is a hide, children? I told you, it is the flesh of the dead animal, like this. This is the flesh of a tiger, which he took out from the animal and used for his own clothes. Okay, so he used to wear the hides of the other animal, means the flesh of the other animals, to cover himself and to protect himself from rain and cold. He also wore leaves as well as barks of tree. So he peeled off the bark of the tree and wrapped it around himself, covering himself, also protecting from rain as well as cold. Okay, so what did he use to cover himself or to protect himself? He used the hide of the dead animals as well as the leaves and the barks of trees. Now, the art of early man. What did the early man do the whole day? The early man started living in caves, as we have studied. They began drawing on the walls and the ceiling of the caves. Now what happened, children? When the early man came into existence, they did not know how to talk, or they did not know what words should they use to tell their feelings. So they did not have words to tell. They did not have any language to speak. So what did they start? They started drawing on the walls or on the ceiling of the cave. What is a ceiling? Ceiling means the roof of the cave. The drawing gradually turned into a beautiful painting and sculptures. What is a sculpture? It is the old and very, very historical art of the early man. They drew the figures of different wild animals that they saw in the forest. So they used to live in the forest. Now each man killed at least one animal every day for eating. So how did they tell the other person that which animal they ate? So they used to make the drawings of those animals. So they drew the figure of different wild animals that they used to see in the forest. These drawings were also used by early man to express his feeling and send messages. So if there are three men and they want to tell the other person which animal they killed or saw in the forest, they used to draw that animal on the wall or the ceiling, and they used to tell other ones that he killed that animal. Now, the animals drawn in the cave paintings were drawn with attention to details. Details of animals. But how were the human figures? They were usually a stick figure. Stick figure means they used to make one like standing line, and like this they used to make the person's drawing. But how was the animal? The animal's drawing were very specific. They were very specific. But how was the drawing of the human? It was generally one stick. Okay, it was a stick like figure, and they used to tell that they used a arrow to hunt the animals. But the animals that they saw, they were very specific. Okay. So this is all about the chapter and the life of early man and how did he survive. He ate and he wore the clothes. Okay. So this is all about your chapter, children. I hope you must have understood, and based on this you will do the different exercises that are given in the book itself. Okay. So take care of yourself, children. This is all for today. Bye bye and have a good day.